Hello, hello. This is yet another recording where I'm going to be practicing awareness, presence, and experiment with describing coding, screen recording, and anything that will come to mind that I'd like to experiment with. I'm gonna set up a timer for 30 minutes as usual, and first I'll start by noticing that I am being recorded, because that is what I do here. Do I want to turn on the lights? Maybe. I'm gonna turn on the lights. Okay, this is much different. Different. This is different. Right. So, as usual, I'm going to go over the things that I want to pay most of my attention to. And I'll start with thing number one, which is slowing down and connect with whatever comes up, whatever I feel inside me, whether in my body. So connect with sensations in my body and notice what's going on there, and continuously. So not only like right now I have a tingling sensations in my right hand, which change, and I can notice some warmth spreading over my hand, and I can notice some tension in my belly, which pulsates a little bit, and so on and so forth. Oh, it would be a cool thing it would be very useful to find a dictionary or a small book on various ways to describe bodily sensations in English. That would be really helpful to increase my vocabulary in that. So sensations in my body, and then I want to pay attention to the sensations to my emotional area and my thoughts, and pay attention to what I notice, my voice, what I see, what I hear, how I feel. So all my experiential areas, zones. And then I want to also pay attention to that I'm being recorded, that I want to notice or keep in my focus. Also, what I want to do is do this slowly, to slow down and let the experience hit my conscious, raise to my conscious. That I want to do as well. Pause like this to observe what is going on. Oh, and then what else? What else? Just get back to myself, to noticing all the areas, to staying in touch with all the areas that I just described, and be in that, and walk around and see what changes, how it's different, how it's not different. Just experiment with it. Not experiment, but specifically move in this experience and see how it changes based on what I do. So, for example, I can move my head like this and notice a little bit of freedom, and lean back like this, or lean forward like this, or look away and all that. So I can do it like this. And I'm curious, let's try this. So how different would my experience be on camera if I let myself to look around, to during this recording, to look at the light bulb and then look at the furniture in front of me and look at the clothes that is currently drying in this room, and also stay connected with my body, with my emotions, with my thoughts, with my internal screen, and stay connected with that I'm being recorded. And also, that is an interesting perspective that I learned from Joe in the course, is that I get to do this like this. It's not that I should do, or that I have to do, must do, obligated to, or expected to, or supposed to. It is because I get to. I have this camera, I have this expensive gear. It's not the most expensive one, but it is a pretty good one. I have this display monitor, the laptop, the room that I'm renting in the apartment that I rent. I have this internal space. I have all these mental or conscious skills that I have built so far. So I get to. I have all this. I know English well enough to describe what I experience pretty accurately, to find words without needing to reach out for a dictionary and look for some words. So I have all these facilities, all these tools, all these skills, all these means, and to be able to record this, explore this. So I get to. But what I also have, I have all these mental tools to not expect of myself that I should feel that I get to do all this. It's like, oh, let's notice that I get to. Let's notice that I have this time right now, that I have this energy, that I have the space, and it's quiet enough to do this. Let's notice that I get to do it and see how it feels to notice that. And it feels somehow, I feel something in my body right now. I am yes. And so I can, and what happens how does it feel when I allow myself to look away, to look around the room, then to get back to looking at the camera, then look at the monitor, my bigger monitor, and to drink this water. So just be on camera like this, but notice all these, but notice the world around me. And maybe touch something like this omega-3s that I have, to experience, to add tactile, I don't know, like this sense of like this, and then to I could pay attention to, or notice, or focus on the sound of my voice and how it resonates in my body. And then, because it's not only what I see, it also what I hear, what I see is sense. Like sight is a very, very, it's the major sensor, but there are other senses. And for example, I could smell the case. And keep the smell inside my conscious while paying attention to that I'm being recorded, and paying attention to my body. What I could do also, I could hold this cup and notice that it's a little bit cold, it's chill. And drink some water. To activate my taste receptors. So this is what I can do. Now what I can also do is, I don't like this. Like this, and then like this. Great. What I can also do is notice my monitor and experiment with code. I can notice my code editor, my IDE, and just be here, just keep it in my attention, in my awareness, and also keep my attention, or keep my on that I'm recorded, and also pay attention to my body. So I can just do that. How is it for me to see my code editor on my monitor and be recorded at the same time, and also notice sensations in my body? How is it for me to just be in this? And I notice that my body activates as I do this, or as I'm doing this, my body activates. I notice some sensations in my solar plexus. I notice tension in the bottom area of my chest. And what is it? So this is the code editor. I spent a lot of time in it, coding, reading code. So this, for example, is a comment. It is wild how PHP and Java, how similar PHP and Java look like. There are so many things that look very similar. For example, this multi-line comment in PHP, you would leave it the same way, but CSS, for example, has these multi-line comments as well, and I don't remember, maybe JavaScript has them too. What I also notice is that this comment in particular is useless, because if we look closer and read its content, controller for the book consultation page. And then this name of the controller is called book consultation controller. So this is for web. It's not an API, so it's for pages based on the hexagonal architecture, and which means that this controller is for a page. Is it one page, many pages? And so this thing is obvious based on the class name. So let's remove it. Next, we'll discuss the similarities that PHP and Java have. But before I do that, I want to pay attention to I want to get back in touch. Get back in touch with my body and my emotions. This is so interesting. To just hang around and look at the monitor and just let myself see it and not continue doing anything, just feel it and notice that I'm being recorded. So this is an annotation, and now that I look at it, I notice some questions come up. For example, what can we do with annotation? Can we so we obviously can mark different parts of Java program with annotations, but now I remember that some annotations are for compile time logic, and some annotations are meant for runtime. And is that it? Is that it? What? Retention policy. What is this? Is it like Java? Okay, great. So it's Java, and with Java you can interface. Okay, and what are runtime, class, and source? So there are 3 types of annotations in Java, or like in terms of policy, retention policy. The constants of this describe the various policies for retaining annotations. They are used in conjunction with retention annotation. Oh, so they're okay to specify how long annotations are to be retained. Source by the compiler. Class. Okay. So this, I guess this annotation retention policy means that it's going to be stripped away during compilation. This one means that it's going to be stripped away when the code will run. And this one will make sure that the annotation remains during runtime and can be used or recognized by through reflection. Maybe there are some other mechanisms available to interact with annotations, but this is annotation. An annotation in Java, you have it like this. In PHP, you have attributes, and it'll be a controller like this. This is how it looks in PHP, which I think in Java annotations give us more functionality, but at the same time they are very similar to attributes in PHP. Attributes. I like attributes. Then goes a class, public class controller, and it extends another class. Both classes and inheritance are available in PHP as well. So this looks almost the same as in PHP. The only difference is that in this public, so this visibility keyword modifier, which is, what is this? Do we have private? Private are not allowed here. Package. What is? We have public class, just class, which is package by default, package visibility, and private. Could you show quick fixes? What is? I'm curious about private, but okay. Say there's just public and package. Weird. I don't remember exactly about what modifiers specifically Java has, but I thought like protected. No, protected. This is for members, for class members. So class definition looks similar to PHP. Class properties almost look quite similar. This is a constant in Java. You don't have constants, but final things that are marked with final are kind of like they work like constants. Then we have some properties, and I want to get back to myself. Why don't we create? Why don't we create a variable? Why don't we create a variable? Oh. I notice certain sensations that I want to pay attention to. Oh, that is interesting. So, how can I do this and do all this while. So, describe to you whatever I want to describe. Experiment with all this. However, I want to experiment with all this. And, but prioritize staying with myself. It's describing this to myself, like spending time with myself in the first place. So how can I do that? How can I stay with myself? How can I not abandon myself in this? So check this out. We have a class variable. We have a couple of more class variables. A couple more class variables, and how can I stay with myself in this exploration in the first place? And describe all this as if I'm talking to myself, sharing it with myself, spending time with myself. That could be an interesting thing to do and experiment with. Cool. So, I think it is enough for today. I also have an idea to record this during the day, and just work days and weekdays, just in the middle of the day, turn on the camera and explore code a little bit, feel into the feelings that I have a little bit, just like observe, get touched by the feelings, sensations, the fact that I'm being recorded, and all that. Just do that and see how it goes. And also, I think that it might be a good idea to start working on some project little by little, like a little bit, without any particular strategy in mind. Just research a couple of projects, small projects that I could do complete with. Maybe with Java, maybe with Spring. That'd be a thing, an interesting thing to think about. Maybe Spring, because Java's good, Java's great, but I would prefer to solve some real problems with it and give it a try. So that'd be an interesting thing to do. Maybe use Cursor for that, maybe not. we'll see. But just to raise the stakes a little bit, because right now I notice that I am I notice that I'm getting used to. I'm starting to get used to this setting, which is good, which is really good. But this is not the main thing. This is not the main thing. It's just a place. Well, it is. It is. It kind of is, and it's not. I want to. I want to start building something that I'm serious about, that I want to grow, that I want to get better at and better at and better at, and that where I have this closure, this sense of, oh, I completed this, and I completed this, and what? And there might be certain results there, certain stakes, certain metrics to see, certain care to put into. Okay, I think this is it for today.